Right at the start, the judge wastes no time. You can feel it. This case isn't going to be a smooth ride.
He has a specific date, Judge, but he didn't give me mine. Let me ask him while the state is staying. We sign up on our discovery.
Okay.
Safe.
You're welcome. Claudia Aaron. Hello. Hi. Thank you for dressing appropriately for court. All right. How are you doing?
I'm doing really good.
So is everything going okay?
Yes.
Everything going okay?
Yes, Judge. As a matter of fact, I checked in with her case manager, Ms. Canadian. She said she's doing really well. My client also advised me that she got her high school diploma.
Congratulations.
Yeah, moving definitely in the right direction, Your Honor. Very proud of her progress. She's set to graduate in December. The only thing left she has is MRT, about 4 classes left, Judge.
Okay. All right. Well, I tell you what, I will come to your graduation.
Oh, thank you.
I'll be there.
I know it's going to be great. So we're not going to say you're intending to. We're going to say she's going to graduate in December.
That's right.
All right. So then what we'll do is we'll recall this. Norma, can we recall this for November? Yes. But not interfere with the week of Thanksgiving, please.
That would work.
All right, so we're going to come back November 17th, and I know on November 17th, you're going to tell me, Judge, you said you'd come to my graduation, so it's happening. So we'll have you come back on November 17th just to make sure that you're on track, and I know you will be. All right.
Deadlines, delays, and excuses. Classic courtroom drama. Justice might be blind, but it sure moves in slow motion.
I understand that the traffic was off this morning. Okay, yeah. No problem. All right. Hello. Good morning. So what is happening with this case?
If I may get it a little bit closer, the number of the complaining witnesses in this case, it's a 16 count. Is that there are some bank statements that are missing. Some personal and commercial bank records have been subpoenaed. State has informed me that they are still getting those together to give to me so I can review. Also, they haven't. We're still waiting for absolute restitution amounts because right now there's conflicting information in there. So before we can negotiate and present some mitigating evidence to the state, before we can start working towards maybe a possible plea bargain, we need to get the exact.
So when is that going to take place?
Your Honor, I've already emailed the detective on Tuesday and then again yesterday. I'm only missing for April and then 3 amounts. So I think at least a week or so.
Okay.
We'll get it.
Because it's so hard for me. Is everybody whispering today? Or
now it gets real, money. Restitution decides everything. Without it, this whole case is stuck in neutral.
September, that will be your final discovery, and state at that time you'll need to be prepared to tender an offer.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. What date? All right. So this is what's going to happen on September 18th. On September 18th, I'm going to expect an acknowledgement of discovery that you've received all the discovery. And then state on that date you'll need to tender an offer. And then there's going to be a quick turnaround for a plea deadline date. If an agreement has not been reached, what will end up happening next is you'll have a jury trial. Do you understand? All right. Once you sign the reset form, you're excused.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Alfonso Rodriguez. Okay, my understanding there was to be a plea in the misdemeanor court. Has that taken place?
No, she didn't have a misdemeanor.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
It's the wrong case that got pulled up.
Yes.
It's Rodriguez. Okay. Oh, no, it's my fault. I transposed a couple of numbers on the case.
We'll take a misdemeanor, but
you take a misdemeanor, right?
Yeah. No, on this case, Your Honor, we've talked to the prosecutor. I didn't know this about the pretrial diversion programs, so they're reviewing to see if he's a candidate.
All right. State?
Yes, Judge.
On Rodriguez, I know you all are reviewing to see if he's a candidate for PTD. Okay. But has an offer been tendered?
No.
All right.
No offer. I can review it right now, Judge, and give
Yeah.
an offer.
So if you'll tender an offer,
Yes, Judge.
and then I'm going to do a plea deadline date. Ms. Ferguson, on this case, if I can have a plea deadline date in 30 days, please. All right, so September 25th, either there's going to be an agreement for PTD or not, or either there is going to be some sort of an agreement reached, or the next date is going to be a jury trial date.
You have another day that week, Your Honor. I'm in Bell County.
All right, Norman, he says he's in Bell County on that day. Do you have another date that week?
The 26th would be great.
All right, September 26th.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Once you sign the reset form, you're excused.
Thanks.
Thank you. All right, Lamar Simmons. Hi. On this case, an offer was to be tendered. Have you received an offer?
Duffy had made an offer. However, I came in to confer with Duffy on dockets, and Duffy was going to consider. And I know that Duffy's gone.
Mm-hmm.
I talked with Lauren. Lauren stepped out, but Lauren's going to reach out to the complaining witness. Lauren is going to see if she will make a revised offer. I proposed a counter offer.
Mm-hmm.
And Lauren needs about 2 weeks to contact the CWC if they're okay with a proposed offer.
All right, Norma, on this case, final plea deadline date, 3 weeks, please.
September 18th.
Yes. All right, once you sign the reset form, you're excused. Thank you for addressing appropriately for court. Juan Alberto Martinez. All right, hi. So on this case, do you have all of the discovery?
Judge, I got handed a hard drive last week that had 431 PDF files, 98 videos, and 94 images.
Mm-hmm.
That was the requested discovery that I had asked for back on July the 8th.
Yes.
Okay, so I have not yet had a chance to review all those videos.
And I appreciate the fact that you said, I will turn over a hard drive later in the day back in July, and you did it. Sometimes people will say, I have a hard drive now, so I appreciate that. So how much time are you asking for to review that? Judge,
30 days if the court would allow it.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, I need a 30-day reset.
And Your Honor, also, I've already filed motions on this case.
Right, just 1 second. Excuse me, sir. Here's the thing. Do you want your attorney to go without having reviewed anything? What he has to review is a lot for him to review. If you want your attorney to go to court blind and be surprised by whatever the state presents, we can do that. But you're not his only client. So the fact that he has all of that to review, he needs to review it to be effective for you. You may continue.
Judge, I filed 17 motions this week on this case. One is a motion to suppress. Mm-hmm. The other is a motion to reduce bond. And at the court's schedule, I'd like to schedule that as early as possible.
All right. So, State.
Yes, Judge.
With regards to the motion for the bond reduction, have you had a chance to review that, and would you be ready to proceed on that?
Not seen that, but if I look at it, Judge, I can be prepared for it.
All right. So we may be able to take up the motion for the bond reduction today. The motion to suppress, I know the state is not going to be ready for that because I'm assuming there will be witnesses needed.
Oh, absolutely, Judge. The judge will need, the state's going to need at least a week, I think, to get ready for that.
All right. Because I'm assuming it's not just a search warrant where I can read it and say yay or nay. So we're going to come back on September 29th. Is that good for you?
That's good, Judge.
All right. And then state on September 29th, if you haven't done so, you'll need to be able to tender offer on that day. And an acknowledgement of discovery will be need to sign on that day. All right. So if y'all have a seat and if you'll confer with them on the bond, the court will hear the bond matter.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. But so let me just tell you, a lot of times your client, when you're a defense attorney, sometimes they want to be your only client, but they can't be your only client unless they're paying, $300,000. Then you can just have one client because that can take care of your bills, right? But that can take care of your mortgage. That can probably take care of your malpractice insurance, your bar dues, your day-to-day living expenses. Oh, then they will represent themselves. You will find that a lot of people feel as though they can be an attorney because they think all we do is talk, but there's a lot of knowledge behind the talking. So, but it happens. All right, George Abaye. Good morning. Thank you for dressing appropriately for court. All right, so where are we on discovery?
So I believe we have our discovery for the 2023 case, Your Honor. We have conferred with the state. They've made a new offer to us. I need to confer with Mr. Abaye. He needs to consider that. He needs to seek counsel from an immigration attorney to make that determination. So we just ask for another opportunity to visit on that.
All right, I need an acknowledgement of discovery signed. And Ms. Ferguson, on this case, your final plea deadline date is going to be in 30 days. That should be ample time for the immigration attorney to give him advice.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, that's going to be your final plea deadline date. Just have a seat. Your attorney will bring that form to you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. So when people are not U.S. citizens, they have to voluntarily and intelligently waive their rights to jury trial. They must know the consequences of that, right? Sometimes the consequences is, oh yeah, I know that this is an assault case, so I'm having an affirmative finding of family violence. Sometimes the consequences are, hey, this is a deportable offense, and if I plead to this, I'm going to be deported. So you can see how if somebody doesn't know that and they enter a plea, and then they're like, whoa, nobody told me I could be deported. I would have went to trial, you know? So that's why that happens. Yes.
Yeah, your trial set 9/29.
9/29?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank you so much.
And if you want to send the docket sheet to yourself, just text it to you and pop
Oh,
up.
thank you. Oh, no, this is good. Just having that. Thank you so much. And have you met our intern?
Yeah, just
Okay, awesome. Okay. Thank you so much. Oh, yeah. He's a great attorney. I'm not supposed to say that, though, so that's the thing.
I mean,
Yeah.
oh, dang.
Yeah. So, you know, it's
America's best lawyer. That's amazing.
Yeah. All right, Norma. On Small, he's in his schedule for federal trial on September 29th. So probably we'll set this sometime in late October and just see where we are. Okay, October 27th. All right. All right, Lunsford. Morning. Thank you for dressing appropriately for court. So let me see. All right, so discovery, was that completed?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, and today is the plea deadline date. So is this going to be a jury trial, or have you all reached an agreement?
We have reached an agreement, Judge. There's one caveat that I should explain to the court.
Yes.
We're in agreement with all the terms. It's been a written plea agreement. We've gone over it with Mr. Lunsford, and we do have an agreement. One of the things that the state wants to accomplish prior to the plea is restitution up front. The state, and I don't want to speak for them, but my understanding is they need a little time not only to identify the specific recipients of the restitution by name, addresses, who the check should be made out to, and the amount. It's a substantial amount of money, and we are able to pay that before sentencing. So I would suggest perhaps 30 days to get those numbers done so that we can present the agreement to the court.
Let me make a suggestion. I would suggest that you all do the plea today, and I will set it in 30 days for sentencing. And then if for some reason and it will be set for a restitution hearing before the sentencing. And then if there's an objection to the restitution, if there's an issue with the restitution, we can handle it then.
Part of the plea bargain is that it would be paid up front. So as long as before sentence is imposed,
yes,
then that'd be acceptable to the state.
All right.
Yes.
So then that way, once I'll take the plea today, the sentencing would not occur today. And I'm assuming there's no need for a PSI or TAP evaluation, or is there a need for that?
I think there is, Judge, because some of the some of the terms and conditions, they're going to be